It gives us immense joy and pleasure of experiencing knowledge from the man of demand in his inspiring life. That is none other than the great renowned person, Sri Babar Ali sir, who is the world's first youngest headmaster. Today is an auspicious one to have a seminar, a gathering around him.
Great dreams of great dreamers are never fulfilled. They are always transcended. I call Darshini M1C to give the welcome speech.
Gladly as his joys as his sons do fly, though the heavens splendid plan, run our brothers, your own course, joyful like a conquering hero. Very good morning to one and all present here. I'm very glad and enthusiastic to extend a warm welcome on this occasion on behalf of Charan's Group of Educational Institution. First and foremost, I welcome our Honorable Chairman, Sri Ranganathan Sir, the pioneer of this institution. And I extend my hearty welcome to respected Principal, Dr. Vinay Ranganathan Sir, the Crown Prince of this institution. My heartfelt welcome to Sri Babar Ali Sir, the world's youngest headmaster, to our Charan's Group of Institution, for soliciting this occasion with your valuable presence. I am very happy to welcome all our renowned neighboring colleges for this occasion. Last but not the least, I extend my hearty welcome to HODs, lecturers, staff and students. May this gathering bring immense joy and knowledge with experience. Have a nice day. Once again, hearty welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Darshini, for welcoming the gathering.
I call Abrar of 2C to brief about Charan's Group of Institution.
A very good morning to Chairman Sir, Principal Ma'am, Principal Sir, and the guest of the day, the world's youngest headmaster, Sri Babar Ali Sir, and all the neighboring renowned colleges. Respected lecturers and my dear friends, I am Abrar, studying 2nd PUC here at Charan's PU College, and I am here to speak a few words about our college. Charan's PU College was started in the year 2030 under the leadership of our Principal Sir, Dr. Vinay Ranganathan, who returned from UK in order to start a college where the voice and opinions of every student could be heard, valued and respected. Dr. Vinay has completed his MS in the area of nanotechnology, specializing in quantum physics and carbon nanotubes. He further went on to strengthen his business acumen with an MPhil at the University of Cambridge, UK and MIT in the US. His PhD was focused in the area of transformational leadership, where he has written several papers in research key journals. After working for several years as a professor and research scientist at the University of Cambridge, our principal returned to serve our country and help lower and middle class students dream big in life and achieve something which their parents could have never dreamed of. Every student who is given admission insurance is personally selected by an interview process by SIR, and there is no system of cut-off percentage, hence giving a chance to the students who could not perform in the SSLC to shine once again here at Charan's. We then have one-to-one interaction with all the lecturers, which makes us feel comfortable and become friends with them even before this class starts. Honesty, humility, and discipline are the important pillars of Charan's, and which are rights about how to maintain the balance between studies and extracurricular activities. Our chairman sir is also smiling and keeps us motivating various interesting stories and activities. At Charan's, classes are conducted in interesting ways, not only with presentations and products, but also debates, charts, group discussions, role, theatre visits, etc. We are given regular tests so that our parents are aware of our progress and can approach the lecturer immediately if we are weak in any subject. Our principal sir personally mentors the process of every student and talks to them personally to understand which subject they are weak in and how to rectify their problem. At Charan's, we are allotted personal mentors with whom we can share any problem in the academics or personal life, which we may face during our college days here. Our lecturers and mentors also help us tremendously at every point of time, and they take great care of the new students students should not face any difficulties during their youth journey. We have one of the biggest curricular fest, Attitude, where all the students exhibit a wide range of talents from debate, rangoli, mehendi, face painting, college, gaming, nail art, skit, dance, mad arts and fashion show. And we also have intra-college fest Attitude, where all the colleges students are given opportunities to come out with their personal skills and talents. Our students have participated and won many laurels to our college. Even at the time of COVID, last 2 years, Charan took first initiative to have classes online mode and made the academics more easier and challenging. The students have been on educational trip to Mysore, Channapatna Government Chocolate Factory. Our students had opportunity to view the drama live at Ravindra Kalakshetra related to subject topics. Our principal had organized annual trip to various places where students have visited Balmuri Falls, Wonderla, KRS Dam, Q Mango Resort and so on. With the start of Charan's Premier League last 3 years ago, Charan has become famous for conducting the most prestigious inter-school cricket tournament, CPL, and students from various schools fight for the coveted cup. We also have various other sport tournaments, including football tournaments, kabaddi, throwball, kho-kho, and various other athletic events, where students participate with full enthusiasm and excel. Charan has been in the limelight since 2017 in various multimedia channels like Public TV, ETV, BTV, TV9, News9 for conducting brokering campaign, first time voter awareness program, CPL matches. Our media partners are Isanje, Prajavani, Deccan Heritage and other Telugu newspapers. Our principal sir conducted regular seminars on various curricular opportunities like animation, hospitality, photography, fashion, computer design, chartered accounting, etc., enabling us to expand our horizon and dream of new career opportunities. Thank you and have a great program.
Thank you, Abraham.
I request our principal sir to welcome our chairman sir to the ceremony today. Thank you, sir.
I request our principal sir to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Babar Ali sir. Thank you, sir.
I now request our chairman sir to welcome our principal sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity as it expels the darkness of night. Similarly, blessings brings in our life prosperity and happiness.
So to make this event a blessed one, I invite our chairman sir, principal sir, Mrs. Kathy ma'am and Mr. Babar Ali sir to light the lamp.
I request everyone to stand up, please.
Thank you to all the dignitaries. Without a solid foundation, you'll have trouble creating anything of value. The loftier the building, the deeper must be the foundation laid. One such person who stood as a strong pillar of support for establishing the idea of implementing Charan's institution is our respected chairman, Sri Ranganathan sir.
I request our chairman sir to say a few words on this occasion.
A very good morning to all of you. Nice to see you all, and I'm very happy that the youngest principal of the world is amidst us, and I think there'll be a lot of motivation about his achievement in all of you. Whatever he has done has created history, and you can take a cue from his dedication, his sincerity, his approach, his involvement, and the way he has molded the young children. So that is what is important. It's not that all of you should become principals. You can choose your own way of giving back to the society. That is what I keep telling in every meeting, that it's not that what you amass that matters. Wealth, of course, wealth creation keeps happening, and you also become a part of it, and wealth creation alone is not the end of it. After creating wealth, what is the contribution that you are giving back to the society? Whenever the Forbes list of top billionaires in the world comes, I keep telling Principal Ma'am, my wife, that what is the use of listing that he is number one rich man, he is number two rich man and all that. How much they have contributed to the world, how much they have given service to the society, that they should be able to list out. Then we will be happy that they have shared whatever hard work they have put in and created the wealth they have shared among all the other human beings. That is what is more important. So giving back to the society should be in your minds all the time, and whatever position you may achieve, you have to achieve the highest position in whichever pursuit you are doing. You should. I should be number one. But after that, you should be able to find ways to give back to the society. Now, in every meeting nowadays, I have started telling this because of our experience in the school as well as in the college and in the meetings that we attend with other principals and educationists. Now, cell phone. All of you are having cell phone. The other day I was seeing a joke that before COVID, whenever somebody was carrying a cell phone stealthily into the class, the teacher will catch hold of him, get up, get up. She used to say, or he used to say. Now she goes and finds out from each and everybody, are you carrying your cell phone? Today we are going to have the class. You can watch it on the cell phone. I am going to send today's notes in the cell phone. So it has become indispensable. The cell phone has become indispensable. And I keep telling every time that you have to adopt technology. There is no escape from it. If you read history, when the first engine was rolled, everybody started running away, thinking that it will cause huge damage to their village, people, animals, insects and all that. But then now we don't at all bother about the train in which we are traveling and the speed with which they are going. Again, I was reading day before yesterday that in 2 hours time we will be reaching Chennai. So that is the fastest way by which we can. So technology keeps improving and you have no escape to adopt the technology. Similar is your cell phone. You have to adopt to your cell phone. But keep a resolution that you will use the cell phone only for a specific number of hours. Again, one more news item I was going through, whether any one of you noticed it or not, which says that in a particular village, I don't know, probably it is in Gujarat, you know, before independence, all the, it's not good. Before independence, all the towns and villages, they had what is known as a siren. So morning 6 o'clock, siren will blow, 12 o'clock, again 3 o'clock, then again night 8 o'clock. Siren used to blow, people used to know the time because many were not having watches in those days. So to know them, and they will do their work accordingly. Now I read in the newspaper that in Gujarat sub-village, the panchayat has taken a decision that they will blow the siren at 6 o'clock in the evening. So 6 to 8, nobody will touch their cell phones. So that is the restriction that they have all brought about within themselves. It's a self-discipline that they have imposed on themselves so that they keep away from cell phone at least for 2 hours. So that way you should have your own restriction that I will not touch the cell phone from this hour to this hour. And again, all your social media, you have to use it judiciously. You are all well educated young people who are growing up, who are going to serve the society, who are going to be the future citizen of India and going to take the country forward. But you should have that restriction. How much? Of course, including some of the ministers, they are giving so much of unwanted statements or controversial statements which disturbs the harmony of the society. So when you are using the social media, you should be able to control your words. That is more important. So if you are able to control your words, what words you are using, that is more important. So use such words which will not hurt others. Use such words which will not harm others. Use such words which will not bring down the image of others. That is the way you can share your thoughts in the social media and make it as a media in which you can spread knowledge and also share happiness. I keep telling that how many in the family today, they all sit together and at least laugh for 1 or 2 times in a day. If you are such a person who can make others to laugh, recently one comedian died, you know, it's Srivastava. Absolute. He reminded me of this fellow, Joseph, who is the comparer. His voice is like that of Amitabh Bachchan. Isn't it? Amitabh Bachchan voice he has. So, like that, if you are able to make others laugh, I think some of you laughed now. Did you laugh? Okay, I am happy that I have been able to make some of you to laugh at least. Okay, so that's the way, you know, happiness is spread. So, take all these ideas, improve on them, and ultimately you should be able to be a successful individual. Okay, and your principal, Dr. Vinay Ranganathan, is taking many measures to keep you exposed to different kinds of activities. And even on your very first day of joining the college, I had told all of you that do not have any hesitation. That hesitation should not be there in you. You should come, participate and contribute your individual might to the society and the institution. So my blessings to all of you, and we are really very happy that Mr. Babar Ali is amidst us again, and I am very, very thankful to him for accepting our invitation and coming once again and to give encouragement to all of you. So with these words, I wish you all good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational speech.
We now request all the dignitaries to occupy the front row.
It would be an immense pleasure to call Diksha of Monday to perform a dance.
చంద్రచూడ శివశంకర పార్వతి రమణ నినగే నమో నమో చంద్రచూడ శివశంకర పార్వతి రమణ నినగే నమో నమో సుందర కర విరాజ సుందర కర విరాజ గంగాధర గజ చర్మాంబరధర గంగాధర గజ చర్మాంబరధర
Thank you, Diksha, for your elegant performance.
Now I call Ume of 1D on the stage to have a conversation with Mr. Babar Ali sir.
A very good morning to the principal, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I'm here to speech over Sir Babar Ali. The awe-inspiring tales of India's youngest headmaster, Sir Babar Ali. A lot of famous personalities have mentioned how their teaching influenced them with confidence and ambition. But we have Sir Babar Ali being a student and turning himself into a teacher for almost 800 and above underprivileged children with free education and inspiring millions across the world. Sir, after knowing about you and your journey makes us realize how insignificant we are, and at the same time how lucky we are as well. Your truly is a proof that if we have the will to do anything, we can make a difference in the world. It is the hope and faith that you had in yourself that helped us come all this way, and may we have it in as well. So here is to Babar Ali. We salute you, sir, for the change that you have in the life of many children, continuing to inspire millions of youth for becoming big and making your dreams come true. We thank you once again for coming to Charan's, motivating us, and also it really is a very big honor to have you here, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ume.
Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Our chief guest today proved it to the whole world that you're never too old for a big dream or to dream a new dream. Let us now watch a video on Mr. Babar Ali sir's achievements.
Sanjay, lights.
Start with this. It's the start of the school day here in West Bengal. This is Anand Siksha Niketan, a school that started as the dream of a 9-year-old boy. That's how old Babar Ali was when he decided to teach children. He was one of the few in his village to get an education and thought he should pass on what he learned.
My family could afford to send me a school 10 kilometers far away from my home. But when I came back home from my school where I read, I saw that some children, stray children, they are not go to the school, especially boys. Early in the morning, they go to the Barhampur city to collect some dusty thing. Thereafter, they sell to the shop. And in the afternoon, when I come back home from my school, I find them and I collect them and teach them. At first, I took it as my game, and gradually it increased.
It wasn't an easy game though. Babar Ali himself was at school from 8 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, and he taught the children after that. There was no building and few books.
At first, when I started the school, I started the school under the guava tree of my house. And I collect books, and in my childhood I stole books from the shops to distribute the students.
Even though he got caught, the young teacher won the support of many groups like the Bengal government, the local village committee, and the temple. They all donated enough books for Babar Ali to officially set up the school when he was just 12 years old. His parents helped him to expand the backyard campus, and over time, some 800 kids were enrolled. One of those students was Turki Hudra, who worked as a servant from the age of 5. She used to spend her days washing dishes and sweeping floors, earning $5 a month. It was hardly enough to pay for food, not to mention school, but Babar Ali gave her an education for free.
আমার পরিবারে আমাকে পড়াশোনা করাতে পারছিল না, এর জন্য বাবার আলী স্যারের স্কুলে আমাকে ভর্তি করেছিল। গতবার আমি মাধ্যমিক পাস করেছি, আর এবছর থেকে আমি এই স্কুলে ক্লাস নিচ্ছি।
The school now has 10 volunteer teachers, 3 of them students from the days under the guava tree.
আমি এই স্কুল থেকে 10 বছর পড়াশোনা করেছি। আমি বাবার আলী দেখে খুব অনুপ্রাণিত হয়েছি, তাই এখন আমি এই স্কুলে এখন আমি টিচার, এখন আমি এখানে পড়াশোনা করাই। আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে দেখে।
Now 19 years old, Babar Ali is in his first year at university. He still tries his best to come home every day to teach the kids.
Education for all is my ambition. And I also want to inspire the peoples to encourage them to make difference for our society.
We will also watch another video of Mr. Babar Ali sir, where our former president, Mr. Ramnath Govind, talks about Mr. Babar Ali sir.
बाबर अली बचपन से ही कमजोर वर्ग के बच्चों में शिक्षा का प्रसार करने के अपने सराहनीय योगदान से लोगों के जीवन में आशा का संचार किया है। और पश्चिम बंगाल में श्री बाबर अली ने बचपन से ही कमजोर वर्ग के बच्चों में शिक्षा का प्रसार करने के अपने सराहनीय योगदान से लोगों के जीवन में आशा का संचार किया है।
I now invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Babar Ali sir, onto the stage to give us a motivational speech.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected chairman sir, respected principal sir, respected lecturers from Charan's PU college, respected lecturers from different pre-university college, students of this institution and students from different institution. So again namaskar, and you already came to know about my journey and the journey of Ananda Shiksha Niketan, home of joyful learning, throughout your textbook. So I always remember our first conversation with Binoy Ranganathan sir in the year of 2016. So one day he called me that I also studied in abroad, but I am so passionate to do something for the students in Bengaluru. So we started institution here. I was so happy to know about his passion, that he is from such a background, but he have lots of passion to do something. So coincidentally, that time I had also program in Gadag district. I, along with our honorable former chairperson of English textbook, B.A. Anuradha ma'am. So we went in Gadag, and after returning from Gadag, My first visit was in Charan PU College in 2016 in the month of August. So it is already 6 years. So I had seen lots of development, and every day it is growing. And as he himself was in Kolkata and Odisha, in his bank official duties. So when I entered, he spoke in Bengali and Odia. So however, I always, yes, and he not only that, he worked in the grassroots level, he worked in the village levels in Bengal and Odisha, in Canada Bank. So that I can remember. And I always love to visit Karnataka, and I always love to say that Karnataka is my second home, because the peoples of Karnataka, they love me so much, they love our work, they love Ananda Shiksha Niketan, they recognize my dedication, my mission, my vision, and this is, of course, indeed, this is a proud moment for me. So you already came to know that I am from a district, a backward district in the state of West Bengal, Murshidabad, one of the border district, near Bangladesh. And once upon a time, Murshidabad was the capital of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. It is one of the historical place. And the British, they started their reign, from Murshidabad, when they defeated Nawab Sirajudullah. And so this is a very historical, one of the historical place in India. And this is a very big district. Still now there is no full-fledged university. But that kind of development is not there. So 2002, that time I was a student of class 5 and a boy of 9 years old. So my father, he also read about him, though he was a school dropout, but he had great interest about education, and his ambition was to see me as an IAS officer. So he admitted me 10 kilometers far away school, and it was called Beldanga Kashim Bazar Raj Govinda Sundari Vidyapith, one of the old school and one of the best school in Murshidabad. And after returning from my 10 kilometer far away school, I saw the children like my age. They engaged themselves with different works. You already seen that they were the rag pickers, they were working in house, in field, they were grazing cattle. So I collected 8 of them, include my sister, who was my first student, and started teaching in that Guavahatiri, under that Guavahatiri in our family backyard. So gradually it became my passion, my night's dream, my heart, everything. And number of students were increased, and it became a dreamland for the helpless children. And it was named Ananda Shiksha Niketan, the home of joyful learning. So how it became Ananda Shiksha Niketan? Of course, there are lots of stories, lots of struggle in my life, but these 3 stories I always love to share to the young generation or the young audience like you. So after my 5th standard annually, actually my father, I already told you that he had ambition to see me as an IAS officer. So initially he thought that if I can share my lessons with others, maybe my own education is going to be hampered. So he wanted me not to continue this work. But my mother, she was the first person who came forward to help me. But what I did, I gathered those children at the nearby village jungle out of fear of my father. Again, he came to know that I am doing the same thing. So he realized that if I can do good for the society, God will help me. And I am fortunate enough that my whole family were very supportive, and they were so kind to help me. So after my 5th standard annual examination, that time in West Bengal, our academic session was May to April. Now our academic session is January to December. So after my 5th standard annual examination, I decided to inaugurate my school. So it was in the year of 2003, in the month of April. I collected sari from my mother and the village women, made a pandal, and asked a retired degree college principal who was very close to my father to inaugurate our school. He did that. And then I asked him that what should be the suitable name for our institution. So throughout his observation at our school, students are taking their classes in joyful atmosphere. So it should be Ananda Shiksha Niketan. So in the same year, I visited local Ramakrishna mission, the first branch of whole Ramakrishna modern mission. The idea came in my mind because in our primary school, Ramakrishna mission, they provided us with the school uniform. So I thought that if I can meet the monk of Ramakrishna mission, headmaster monk of Ramakrishna mission, maybe he can also help us. So I, along with our students, 8 students, met with the then headmaster monk, and that was 3 kilometers from my home. And at first, when he came to know that about our initiative, obviously he was surprised, he was so amazed. And then he asked me that, what kind of help you are asking from me? So I just told him that, Swamiji, in our primary school you gave us clothes, so if you can provide the uniform to our students. So he told that at first I need to visit your school, but today I am giving you a book of Swami Vivekananda, and advised me to read that book at least 5 minutes in a day. And from that book I got a quotation, service to man is service to God. It inspired me, and since then Swami Vivekananda, he is my inspiration. And when I was in 6th standard, here your lecturers, your teachers are here, so I always remember that moment. So in my 6th standard, every day I asked for broken chalk from my school teacher. So out of curiosity, she asked that why he is asking for broken chalks every day. Is he writing something in the blackboard or school premises? Then my friends, I mean classmates, their reply was, no ma'am. He started his school and he became the headmaster. Every day he is using those broken chalks to teach the children in his family backyard. So he came forward with a full box of chalk. So those were the inspiring moments. The people who encouraged me. On the other hand, lots of discouragement, jealousy, ill-motivated peoples. So I am not going to share all of these things. Always the positive stories can change in our society, change the mindset. Though I had to suffer much, struggle much, but I did not give up hope. I hoped against hope and fought tooth and nail to combat all the adversities. So when I founded Ananda Shiksha Niketan, the village elders were very skeptic to educate their children, as because they were not educated themselves. When I pursued to the parents to send their kids at our school, the first question I was asked that how education will be important, even who cannot afford 2 squares a meal in a day, and they are helping us as the earning member to educate girls. There were strong reservation. So their reply was that what is the importance of girls' education? If they are getting education, they will not find husband. Actually, the early marriage problem was existing. But I ignored all the criticism and went ahead with my plan, my mission. And nowadays at our institution, 60% are girls and 40% are boys. So you already watched in the video that the students who was our first student, they completed their master degree, they completed their BA, and now they became the qualified teacher. So our 6 former students, after their requisite qualification, I mean MA and BA, they became the teacher at our institution. And now it became a very big institution now. Those were the initial journey. And this 19th October 2022, we are going to complete our 20 years of journey. And more than 7,000 students have received completely free education from our institution. and that was more than 7,000 students. And our former students there, they became the teacher as the qualified teacher. So in Ananda Shiksha Niketan, I believe that education is not a bookish knowledge, not a pack of information, but it is human making. So we are trying to help our students to become a real man, I mean real human being who can positively impact our society. So I also completed my double post-graduation in English and history, and I always love to say that I want to be a student forever. So how I learned English? Because in our school there was no English subject till 5th standard. We learned English alphabet when I was in 5th standard from my father only. Though he had not that kind of degree, only 8th standard, but he still now regularly he is reading different kinds of books. And today is the birthday of famous Bengali reformer who wrote the Bengali alphabet, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, and I am really happy that today I am here. So my first visit was in Mysore Infosys campus. That time I was also a student of PUC. That time TED Talks happened here, and they asked me to speak in English. So that time I was unable to speak in English, so I delivered my speech in Bengali, and the delegates came from different countries, and one of the architect from Bangladesh, he translated in English, and over 1 year, then I promised that next year I will deliver my speech in English. So over 1 year I learned English through conversation. So go on bravely, do not expect success in a day or year, always hold on to the highest, be steady, avoid jealousy and selfishness, be obedient, be eternally faithful to the cause of truth, humanity and your country, and you will move the world. So throughout my journey, now I am convinced that nothing can stand against firm determination, firm conviction and firm will. The only things you should have into your heart are courage, purity, honesty and above all, love. You see, actually I heard the call of love in the core of my heart, and I proceed and ultimately succeed. So I think that we should have the motto, we must do something extraordinary in this whole human life. We must leave a mark on the soil in this earth. So these two lines, I am not going to speak much. These two lines should be embossed on the tablet of our mind. Mileage to go before I sleep, and mileage to go before I sleep. However, education for all with equal opportunity. This is my dream. Nowadays, we are running institution in our area, but in near future, with the help of many philanthropic organizations, many like-minded peoples across the country, they already approached me that if they can implement this idea in their respective areas for the children who are still need education as well as the quality education, human excellence, so that, but this is not only possible for me, if we can work together, then only it is possible. So thank you very much for your time today, and namaskar.
That was a superb speech from the man who has achieved. If somebody talks about somebody as a story, the impact will not be that much as a person who has established and nurtured and brought it to a big stage is really to be appreciated. And I am again reminded of John F. Kennedy's remarks when he took over as the president. Don't ask what the country has done for you, ask yourself what you can do to the country. So that is what in essence our Babar Ali sir, the youngest principal, has told all of you, that have a dream which will help the society, benefit the society, and ultimately you will be able to leave a mark and go. Very good speech. Big round of applause.
Thank you, sir. Your actions and words always impacted the youth, and I hope it is our turn now to be inspired by you. I request Mr. Babar Ali, sir, to answer few questions asked by our fellow mates.
So, we have a Q&A session. I think I will do the moderation one. So, we'll start with students from other colleges, or maybe if you have a question ready, you can ask sir. Otherwise, we will start with others. You can just raise your hand and you can ask sir whatever question you have in your mind, and sir will be kind enough to answer. Hopefully the questions are relevant and pertinent. Yeah, anybody has any questions? Yeah.
Sir, how do you manage your school and other visits and activities in your hectic schedule?
Right now, when I was a student.
Right now, how do you manage your school as well as all the visits, schedules, award ceremonies? That is the question.
You see, since my childhood, I means when I was a student, from that time only, utilization of time, that was the most important thing in my life. So at first it was utilization of time, and nowadays I am fully dedicated to the cause of this work. So 24/7, I am also only thinking about my mission, my institution and my vision, and it is helping me. So when I was a student, that time utilization of time, and nowadays my mission, vision, and of course the dedication. All these things are helping me with my duties or with my responsibilities.
Thank you. Nice question. Yeah. Anybody else has a question? Yeah. Tell your name, class, and then you.
From Mandi. Sir, what qualities do you think today's students should have to be successful in life?
You see, nowadays, at first, ideal student, the discipline, the most important thing is discipline. You should become an ideal student, and for that discipline is the most important thing. And why I spoke about utilization of time. Sir, he already spoke about the use of mobile phone. Of course, due to COVID, the online education became popular, but it should not be the ultimate solution. For our holistic development, for our holistic approach, whenever you are taking classes with your fellow friends, the teachers, you will get to know more. It will also help you to expand your knowledge, to expand your mental health and everything. So, as I think that the discipline is the most important thing, then dedication, then passion, all these things are interrelated. But above all, discipline and the love, these two things is most important in a student's life, and of course the utilization of time.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, anything from the other colleges? Yeah. Praveen, please pass your mic. Please introduce yourself, college, and can I have silence there, please? You can keep your questions. Maintain silence. Yeah.
I'm Somesh from INCPUC, and my question is, do you think that today's education is the best, or there must be any changes in it? Like in Ananda Shiksha Niketan, we have students studying in the environment outside. So, what would be that if we would study like that, we would acquire knowledge more, or studying inside four walls will acquire more knowledge?
You see, there are two parts. You see, Rabindranath Tagore, he established Vishwa Bharati, Vishwa Bharati University in Shantiniketan. Still now, there is the good qualities students are coming out. they have not that kind of four-wall infrastructure or anything. They are studying in front, under the tree. But the good qualities the students are coming from them. They are getting the good environment, holistic development. Nowadays, definitely, the bookish knowledge or the education are so advanced. But these are also necessary. Apart from that, throughout my experience, I only can say that the holistic development of a student is necessary, and the value-based education, holistic development, value-based education, and nature-based education, though these are the nature-based education is the co-curricular activities. So the two things, value-based education and the holistic education, this is also important nowadays, because ultimately we should become a real human being who can positively in our society. Is earning materials is only motto in your life, then there is no importance of education. Apart from yourself, if you can think for others, this is the best education that I believe. So, education is not a bookish knowledge, not a pack of information, but it is human being. And nowadays we have the crisis of mental health, the holistic development. We have lots of expectation. In mobile phone means lots of expectation. He is roaming there, he is posting some picture, I also need this. Don't expect much. Whatever you have, you see. Maybe you can think that you are here, that's why you are speaking like this. But frankly, when I started my mission or anything, I did not thought that that one day I will come in Bangalore and I am going to speak in Charan PU College. If you have the qualities, people will find you. So expect less. Of course, you have the ambition that will to become a complete man. That should be the real man. So nowadays, the two things, the holistic development and the man-making or the value-based education, this is also important. Apart from that, otherwise, education became so advanced nowadays. So these are necessary, as I believe. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. I'm Akash Isai from Sri Kalapur College, studying. Sir, you yourself has overcome many struggles and difficulties. So give us some tips on how to overcome difficulties.
There is no tips. What I already mentioned in my speech. You see, these are nothing new. All we know all about this. The most important thing is realization and implementation. You need to realize all these things and implement, if you can implement in your real life. So what I have said that now I am convinced that nothing can stand against firm determination, firm conviction and firm will. The only things you should have into your heart are courage, purity, honesty and above all, love. You need to realize and then you need to implement all these things in your real life. And I also quoted one message from Swami Vivekananda. What was that? Go on bravely. Do not expect success in a day or year. Always hold on to the highest. Be steady. Avoid jealousy and selfishness. Be obedient. Be eternally faithful to the cause of truth, humanity and your country. And then he will move the world. And at last, we must leave a mark on the soil in this earth. And the simple thing that is be good and do good. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. I'm Naren Balaji from RPMS College. When you first start the school to teach the poor kids, many people would be discouraged. So what would you say to yourself to be motivated and not listen to them?
Yes, the last message that I told you. So, you see, I had determination and I had dedication, I had determination that I will achieve my goal, that I am doing something good for the children. So this determination, this dedication, this firm will and the continuous process, because in our society good, bad, both kinds of people are there. If you think that your mission, your passion is good enough, then you just forward. Many people will discourage. You don't bother to them. You just follow your passion, and one day, maybe not one day or 1 year, okay, but one day you will achieve. So you just follow your passion. Maybe I started a school, I am working in the education field. If your passion is different, you just follow your passion with dedication, with honesty, with love. Love is the most important thing. Then I think you can achieve one day.
Thank you. Maybe last 1 or 2 questions. Yeah.
My name is Swati. Yes, I want to ask, after 3 years, people are addicted to phone. So we want to avoid phone. We want tips like example, but we want tips from you to study.
You see, it is also very difficult for me to give you tips, because I also thought many times I should leave phone, but this is not possible. You see, nowadays the system, in the system, it made us addicted in phone, like WhatsApp, Facebook messengers. Now we are not writing a letter to anyone. We are just simply typing or simply send email also. That is good, but simply we are sending SMS or WhatsApp message. So you see, for that, discipline is most important thing. The utilization of time. That in these days, I mean, from this time to from this time, I will reply to them. So you are you only can do that. If you can change your mindset that because social media or mobile phone, it has the good effects and bad effects. So we need to find out that the good things only. And you only can change. My tips or nothing is going to work. You only can change. So that how you are going to utilize and how much time you are going to give in your mobile phone. So it depends on you.
Thank you. One last question from there. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. This is Charan from the school. I just wanted to ask, do you think...
Nice, you're prepared and come. That's
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Do you think India is moving towards the right direction? And what contribution we should make?
Do you think that India is moving towards the right direction, and what do you think, how they can contribute to a better India? Holistically, he is asking.
For that, you need to be a responsible citizen. The responsible citizen, this is the allegory. The responsible means. So, sir also gave you one suggestion that in social media, whatever is coming in your mind, you are writing. If you are so angry, then you are writing without going in the depth of that context, without investigating, you are writing whatever you want. You should not do like that. Why you see, I spoke about discipline, I spoke about utilization of time, I spoke be good and do good, now I spoke about responsible citizen. So responsible citizen, this is the allegory things. So you need to realize that what is responsibility and how I will be responsible. So as I believe that, of course elaborately I can say you many things, but responsibility and the direction, you see lots of sometimes the good things are, of course good things are good. Our India is great country, so we need to be a responsible citizen. Only responsibility, dedication and love towards our country, it can bring change, as I believe. So,
Thank you. Thank you. So please give a big round of applause. Wonderful suggestions. We have time for one more question. Okay. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. My name is Pavitra from First PUC. What do you do in your free time, sir? Like, what are your hobbies in free time?
I have not any time since my childhood. I told that 24/7 I am only thinking for my mission and my vision. And during my when I am feeling frustrated or bored, of course I am trying to motivate the younger generation, but most of my friends, I mean 99% of my friends, they are minimum 50 years old to 90, 95 years old. So I am getting the good experience, good knowledge, good quality time from them. So I always trying to utilize my time, and of course if I ask me, then of course gardening or tree plantation is my hobby, but this is very less I am doing that. And
Whenever sir is free, he comes to visit me.
Me or especially
in 7 years, this is the first time he is free.
Especially in Bengal, right now we have 1 month Durga Puja holiday. So I thought that in my house I should be bored. Better to go in Karnataka, because from there I have program in Chandigarh, New Delhi, UP. So always I try to find the good peoples and quality peoples, dedicated peoples, and the experience of senior peoples. From them I can learn many things. Even I can learn from you also. So this is my hobby. Yes, now.
Thank you, sir. So can we have one more big standing ovation for Babar Ali, sir, for standing and standing here, coming all the way and motivating all the students across all colleges in and around our area. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for patiently answering all the questions and sharing some extra knowledge with us.
A teacher plants the seed of knowledge, sprinkles them with love and patiently, nourishes their growth to produce tomorrow's dreams. One such teacher, a motivator for all Charanites, is our dear principal. Let me have a great pleasure to invite our principal sir to address the gathering.
Okay, very good morning to all of you. Good morning. Okay, so I will not be giving any long, boring speech, because after Babar Ali sir's motivational speech, anything I speak after that will not have the same impact, because I think sir has spoken a lot about how each and every one of you can think about your future. Okay, so first and foremost, I would like to thank all of you for being a wonderful audience and being present and listening patiently and taking sir's advice. I would like to congratulate and thank all the students from other colleges. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. And of course the teachers who have taken time to come outside from their classrooms and spend some time with you all today. And a special mention to your principals, right? So I always believe that education should be shared, right? And whenever there is an event which all of you can benefit, I try my best to come and invite you guys also to participate. If I could, I would call all of your friends from each and every college, but for that sake, we have done a recording. So in case your friends are jealous of you, as sir was saying, it is one of the qualities which you should get rid of. You can visit the Instagram page. Are you showing it live on Instagram? So the Instagram page is Charan's PU College. You can ask your friends to go there and listen to sir's speech, and if possible, share it across in your auditorium, in your college, with all your colleagues and friends, right? That is my first. So thank you to all the principals. Ma'am, please convey my sincere thanks to all the principals and of course to you also. So, I know sir from now 7 years now, and I don't know whether you saw that old photo of ours. I'm sure you would have seen it. And I think I had written an email at that point of time. This was 7 years ago. So both of us are still looking younger than that, I think. They will tell. They will not say anything. Now we are looking much younger, right? 7 years ago. So I had written an email as sir told, and I just said one thing,
that I know you are very busy with your schedule, but I promise you that when you come to our college, you will really spread positivity among the students, and our students are extremely good and extremely well behaved, and they will really take your blessings and take your feedback, right? So that is what I told 7 years ago, not for you people. But of course, I said, I think once 7 years ago, sir realized the ethics of Charan's and the kind of students we have. I'm sure now sir told me that this time the students are much better and they are much more disciplined and they listen to me in a much more calm and composed way. So I'm very happy. So give yourself a nice round of applause. Because your textbook has come alive, right? Your textbook has come alive. You know 3D animation, no virtual reality, nothing. Your textbook has come alive in front of you, and when you have such an opportunity, it is once a lifetime opportunity that you get, and I hope that from sir's speech, you can just take at least one quality. For example, someone asked about social media. So time management is what sir said. You take that quality for you. Some of you may feel that I'm not good enough. Have the courage which sir told. Try and get that courage word into you. Some of you may feel that, I'm not academically good. As sir said, have a holistic approach. Maybe I am not good in studies, but can I be better in sports? Can I be better in culturals? If I am better in dancing, if I am better in football, cricket, can I go join some academy? Don't just say, I love football, I love cricket, I love dancing. How are you going to take it forward? That is what you learned from sir. And he did it at a very, very young age. Because he felt that calling from inside saying that, I think that I love to teach. So, what do you love to do? You try and figure it out. Once again, let me also tell you, not everybody will be able to do it right now. So don't worry about it. When I was in 11th and 12th, so I took pre-university only. Of course, 11th and 12th I studied here. I studied in Kumaran's PU College, which is still there right now, right? And I had taken science, PCMC. And after taking science, I wanted to become a scientist. But everybody said you have to join engineering. I wanted to do physics. I wanted to sit in a lab. I wanted to be like Newton and Einstein, doing some experiment under that light. I think sir will still remember. I had 2 of those study lamps, 3 study lamps, and I used to study. But then all the entire society said, no, you have taken science, do engineering. So I went for engineering. Then somebody told, don't take computer science, don't take electronics, because it has nothing to do with science, pure science. They said you take mechanical, because it has some robotics. Robotics is related to science, and then later you can pursue masters in pure science. So I did mechanical engineering, and I hated it. I did not like mechanical engineering. 4 years of my life, I hated it because I did not know how to do one welding also. I used to be little scared. Wearing the mask and doing the welding, I was scared. Then after 4 years of studying engineering, I realized, no, I don't want to do anything. I'll take up pure science, and that is when I went to do masters in science in the UK. So what I'm trying to say, that calling which sir was talking about, if you don't have it right now, don't worry. It will come to you. It will come to you. Some students, I ask them, they say, sir, pass pannale poru sir, what's sir calling meaning? I don't know, sir. What is your true calling? I want to pass PUC, sir. That's not a calling. That is your objective. Not even an aim, it's an objective. Right? So I tell those students, don't worry, if you don't have a vision or a mission yet, you will get it. So my advice to you, as I said, try and find something which you like during these 2 years of pre-university. Why? Because once you enter degree college, Somehow the society will force you to pursue a career in the same route. BCom means go for CA, accountant, chartered accountant. BBA means go business, software, HR, advertising. So these 2 years, try and find something that you love and start enrolling yourself into that area. So that is what I want to give my own experience with regards to Sir's speech. And the last thing is, he spoke about love, right? Love is, and he spoke about purity, right? Love is in various forms. That's what I feel. Love is in various forms, right? You love your mummy, you love your daddy, right? You love watching Netflix. You love Vijay. You love Ajit. I don't know who. The amount you love Vijay and Ajit or Yash, that love is not same as loving your mother and father. That's a different type of love. You love your friends. For friends, they will do anything. I will give my life. Did he copy? No, sir. Friendship. Right? That's a different type of love. Right? And I'm not going to go about the boy, girl, that kind of love, because you're too young for it, and I always say there is a time for everything. Alright? So, love is a word which is left for you to interpret what kind of love you want to show towards whom. You love physics, right? And you love economics, but you need not hate anything. So don't hate anything. And I ask my students, they say, oh, I hate Kannada. I hate Kannada. Hate is a very strong word. You should never hate anything. Hate is a very strong word. I don't like Kannada, you can repair. But once you say, I hate something, or I hate somebody, it's very difficult, because as Sir told, all those negative emotions, jealousy, comparison, depression, all those things start coming inside you. Right? So never hate anything. Always love something, or don't like something, try to convert that to love. So that is my version of what Sir's few words. And if you can take one word out of today's seminar, I think I am very happy. Choose one word out of Sir's entire speech that is applicable to you. And if you follow that, I am sure that you will achieve great success. So once again, thank you for being a wonderful audience. I wish I could call more, and I think next time we will have it in Kantirva Stadium, so that all the few colleges of Karnataka, of Bangalore, at least, should be able to come and inspire and get inspired. Alright, thank you very much and have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for always keeping our spirit up with your inspiring speech.
We call this LC of 2C to propose a vote of thanks.
Out of abundance of joy, may the heart of all of us overflow with gratitude. Very good morning to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Charan's group of institutions. It gives me immense joy to extend my thanks to our Honorable Chairman Sri Ranganathan Sir for gracing us on this occasion. I thank our respected Principal Dr. Vinay Ranganathan Sir for taking initiative to organize this seminar and bringing to us a world-famous inspirational person for all youth as a guest to our college to motivate us. Thanks a lot, sir. And I also thank our academic head, Srimati Kathy ma'am, for giving us your valuable presence. Thank you, ma'am. I feel very much proud to extend my heartfelt thanks to Sri Babar Ali sir for sparing your valuable time for us by sacrificing your busy schedule and come to our college. We are really honored by your presence and we are really motivated by your experience and motivational talks. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all our neighboring college principals for sending their students and staff to attend this seminar. I thank all the HODs, lecturers, English department and the students for making this seminar very remarkable. Once again, thank you one and all.
So I think You would like to take a photo with sir, I'm assuming that. So we'll do it college-wise. I think maybe you can come. Can you bring this here? Bring it here. Switch on the lights. It can be towards the side.